Welcome, everyone. Thanks for tuning in to 2K Sports for this NBA presentation. Alongside Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy, I'm Kevin Harlan. Allie LaForce will be our reporter tonight on the sideline. You can feel the energy here in Barclays Center. The Nets looking to please their fans in this Eastern Conference matchup. First chance of the season for them to go up against this Celtics team. This team matched up so well during the regular season last year, splitting their 4 games. This should be a terrific battle.
This team loves the energy that Gordon gives them. He's so active, leading to second chance points there.
And here's Jokic outside. Gordon with the defensive effort. And the Nets with possession. And stand on defense, the Celtics content to play the percentages.
Yeah, look, the Celtics want to deny threes, free throws, and layups. If you beat them shooting 2-point jump shots, they'll live with it. But can they force more turnovers?
Now, here's Simons. Following the miss by Jokic. Back to Curry. Screen by Parrish. Curry with it. Now defended by Jokic.
Oh, nice feed. You can see how Curry makes their offense flow, even when he's not scoring.
Simons from outside. Rebounded by the Celtics. Just over a minute and a half played here in this one. Pass to Jokic. Takes a 3. Boston again missing. We've seen a quick start here for the Nets. Here's Curry. One of the most consistent producers in the league. He's averaging around 25.5 points a game. 6 on the shot clock. Gordon a screen. Over Jokic. That one wide left. Boston off to a slow start. Nothing yet up on the scoreboard for them. The kick out to Holiday. Bosh, no one around him. It's good. The assist that time from Holiday.
I just love how Bosh has worked in the three-point shot, stretching the floor with his perimeter game.
And Simons, here we go. Oh, what a jam! Simons!
And how about the explosiveness of Simons? Man, can he get up and finish with power?
Bane, no good.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And now, Allie LaForce has something for us from the sideline.
Well, I had a chance to talk with head coach Jordy Fernandez. He told me that they've got one of the league's best lockdown defenders in Drew Holiday, so it won't be easy for us tonight. Coach went on to say that against top-tier individual defender like Holiday, the most important thing is spreading the points around and having a diverse attack. Guys, back to you.
Allie, thank you so much. So Stan, I'll ask you, what about Desmond Bane stands out to you the most?
Kevin, I would say what stands out the most is how this guy has improved and added to his offensive game. Came into the league as basically a shooter, but now he has added playmaking and shot creation to his game. He can put the ball on the floor, take it to the basket and finish, or set up his teammates.
And so it's Brooklyn with it after the basket by Boston. Ball no good. And here is Curry to the paint. And it's Gordon missing.
That's a defender doing just enough to cause a miss on the layup.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. trailing. Poole looking it over. Pass to Hachimura. Here's Bain. And he hits it to tie the game up. Bain's got 5 points so far.
Yeah, Bain is a talented scorer. Not just a perimeter threat, he's also capable of finishing inside.
Here's Cornette, defended by Parrish. And Cornette gets it to go.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Here's Curry, and the Nets miss again.
Well, he's more than comfortable in the mid-range, but you can't make them all.
At the end of one, a closely contested game so far. And some good action in the books as we get back to the game that's been pretty close here so far. And what do you guys think about Boston here in this one?
In that first period, they showed a willingness to make the extra pass.
Yeah, it's the kind of offense every coach loves to see. Selfless and smart.
And it's Risacher missing. And here's Curry who brings it up for Brooklyn. Trailing by 2. Gordon a screen. Lets it go from deep. And it's Parrish with the jam.
And Parrish is an active big man, someone that uses his size and length well on the offensive glass.
In a wide open look for Hachimura. From outside, off the mark. Gordon with it. He's picked up by Risacher. Gordon a screen. Here's Curry. It's hauled in by Cornette. And we're starting the second quarter, about a minute gone. It's time to send it over now to our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Thank you. Trey Murphy didn't dunk in a game until he was a high school senior. Crazy to think now with the length and the leaping ability he has. He said back then there were times where I'd have doubt or be a little stressed about my future. If I said I knew I'd end up here, I have been lying to you. Back to you, Kevin.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Kept alive. Here's Parrish.
That's why you never quit battling on the offensive glass.
And that's a nice reward for his effort. The flush. Perfect.
Well, that's what he does. He makes an impact with his activity on the boards.
Frank, you talk about some players passing the eye test. LaMelo is one of those guys.
I mean, everything he does looks so easy with how he moves, and the numbers back up what the eye sees. He raises the level of his team whenever he's on the court.
Here's Ball, following the score by Aaron Gordon. Pass to Poole. From deep. Outside, Ball. Buries it from three-point range. Ball's got his first 3 points of the game.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
Now here's Curry, and it's Parrish with the jam.
I tell you what, he is one guy you do not stand in the way of when he decides to attack the basket.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to have a discussion on the sideline. Boston making a switch here. Here's Holiday. Still without a basket. And the foul called on Grant Williams. That is his first foul of the game. Nice ball movement by Boston. Outside, Bain. Hachimura, the screen. To the left wing. Shot clock at 5. And Jokic will just torch you inside.
Yeah, I feel like Jokic doesn't even need to see the basket when he gets that close.
Pass to Curry. Over Jokic. The putback misses the follow-up. Celtics leading by 4. Outside runner. Yes, and it's Holiday with the assist that time. Jokic just got his second basket. And Greg, everyone talks about the importance of basketball IQ. Can you win in the NBA with a low IQ team?
Boy, it would be tough. I mean, there's a reason younger teams typically don't win at the highest level. But you need to take those lumps and get that experience and learn from those lessons.
There's 53 seconds left to play in the first half. At the top of the key, Curry. Good work defensively by Hachimura. To the middle. The kick out to Ball. To the inside. And it's Valanciunas finishing it off.
Strong finish by Valanciunas. He likes exerting his will close to the rim.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. And it's Poole with the ball for Boston. They lead by 4. Shot clock and game clock separated by less than 6 seconds. And it goes down 2 points.
They've settled into a nice groove offensively here in the second.
And there's the call on Bosch. That's his first foul. Now Simons. Looking at his numbers, he averages a bit over 9 points a game. Goes to the reverse layup and puts it in. Simons has got 6.
And the combination of his quickness and soft touch around the rim really allows him to pull off shots like that. A lot of players don't have the reverse in their arsenal.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Jokic and stolen by Gordon. Now here's Curry. Fires from the wing. Bosch grabs the miss. Jokic with it. Some good scoring numbers for him right now, averaging 17 points a game. And he comes up with the deuce. Bosch has got the first basket of the third quarter for Boston.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
So quick. Simons using that burst to get to the rim.
Right, we see a lot of change in the NBA, but Nikola Jokic always seems to stay in the MVP conversation.
And not just in it, at the top of it. His ability to affect the game is basically unmatched. He dominates in just about every single aspect.
5 on the clock. Here's Curry. And the shot no good, a bit short.
Yeah, you wonder what is he thinking right now. He's not shooting the ball well, and shots like that only hurt his team more.
Here's Jokic. Wide open shot is on the money. Jokic has got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics.
And the crisp passing has opened things up for them offensively.
Down low. And then Gordon with the dunk.
Well, Gordon does his job on the screen and gets rewarded with the bucket.
And it's Bosch in the corner. And that one is off. It's a close game here in Brooklyn. And they go to the intentional foul.
Really no idea why you're fouling in a situation like that. You know, maybe there's some bad blood between those two.
And so the timeout by Joe Mazzulla here. This now will give him a chance to discuss some potential changes. Boston making a switch here. Second half of play with just under 2.5 minutes gone. Parrish outside. Back to Curry. And there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen.
And guys, point of emphasis for the league is to really crack down on illegal screens.
Yeah, and yet we still see it a lot. It's a tough thing to police.
And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. Boston leading by 4. Pass to Hachimura. Curry brings the double. A 3 from Bosch. Boston again missing.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Outside Curry. Clock at 6. Brooklyn needs to get off a shot here. And it's Parrish missing. Martin with it. And Curry picks him up defensively. Here's Bain. 5 points in the game.
Well, he competed for that rebound. You love to see him getting in there and scrapping for the ball.
Talk about putting some extra on it. That dunk was way over the top.
Close game or not, he's going to finish firm when he gets the space.
You can't play lax defense on Bain because he's looking to shoot as soon as he catches it.
Outside Curry. Looking to end his cold spell. Bounces high off the rim and drops. Curry's got his second bucket.
Well, that's probably not the shot they were looking for, but hey, when it goes in, everybody's happy.
Inside, the kick out to Bain. The Celtics need to get a shot off. Bosch with the bucket.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
.27 seconds left here in the third quarter. Gordon a screen to the middle. It's tipped. That's out of bounds. Brooklyn will retain possession.
And he jumped out to that ball immediately. Great reaction on that deflection.
Yeah, and you know they're tracking the tips and deflection because that tells you who's affecting the game.
And so Jordy Fernandez decides to call timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots it up. And again, no good by Brooklyn. And here is Ball. Back to Holiday. Got it off in time. And he got that one up in time, but doesn't go in. The third quarter comes to a close. Celtics lead by 5. Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. Nets trailed by 5. Curry looking around. The inside game of Stephen Curry.
Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
The Celtics working the ball around now. Pass to Hachimura. That's in, coming off the assist from Jokic. Hachimura's got the lead up to 6 now for the Celtics. Right side Simons. The 19-foot shot. Curry can't get it to go.
Well, he just doesn't have it right now. It's as simple as that. And his team is struggling as a result.
And the confidence Hachimura has in himself, knows he can score from this area when given the chance.
Nobody does it better than Stephen Curry.
Yeah, it took just enough off of it for the floater.
Pass to Holiday. Back to Ball. To the right side. Now here's Hachimura. And here's Jokic. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Excellent D there from Parrish.
Well, the defense was right where they needed to be to stop the layup. Great awareness and effort.
And here is Curry, guarded by Holiday. Parrish He hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points. That gives him the double-double. 10 points and 10 rebounds.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
And so Joe Mazzulla calls for the timeout. There was no hesitating. He wants to talk to the team right now. Right now, let's take a moment here to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sideline.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He was clapping in the huddle, saying to his guys, loving the effort right now, keep the intensity on them. Leave no doubt in their mind that this game is ours. Guys, back to you.
And as always, Allie, great job. Thank you. Left side, Bosch. And he commits the intentional foul.
First personal foul. First team foul.
Outside ball. Holiday looking for an opening. Clock at 4. Shot from 16.
There's a timing and a rhythm to how Parrish plays. Really an underrated defender who routinely frustrates shooters.
Curry outside. Outside, Simon. That shot, no good.
Well, the defense just dared him to take that one. Poor execution on their part, but they got lucky.
Shoots the 3. 3, good.
Well, those are some big points from Simon, delivering when they needed it.
Bain fires. Knocks down the 3.
And they have been relentless from deep. And you see the defense trying to react, but to no avail.
Look, when the 3 is falling like this, there's not a whole lot you can do defensively.
Here's Holiday. Now Jokic. The long shot, no good. That's trailed by 7.
Every second counts now. They can't wait around.
And they have to play fast, but also smart. Every possession counts right now.
Screen by Parrish. With the drive. Rips it down with 2 hands.
So you see the development of Simon, reading the game better.
And we've got a timeout from Joe Mazzulla. He knows every possession is critical now. A chance here to possibly put it out of reach.
This is when you really need to maintain your focus.
Here's Hachimura. Ball. Driving to the basket. Simons rips down the board. And the Nets with possession here. It's a 5-point game. Curry outside. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock to the game clock. It's in.
Fearless. Curry takes on the challenge and gets that big basket to fall. That's right. No other option but to foul and hope for some misses.
And that hurts as he doesn't get the first one to fall. Trying to focus now on the second. And here's Brooklyn.
They've got to take the first good shot they can find.
Yeah, and it basically all comes down to this. If they come away empty here, this one's pretty much over.
Curry. And so it's Boston scraping by with the win. A narrow win under difficult circumstances, Greg, as the visiting team.
It really was, but that didn't seem to bother them. I mean, road team, home team, all I know is they were the better team.
Well said. And that'll do it, folks.